Okay, so let's say I had a problem, I forgot the login, and I can't sign into the administrator account is disabled, right? Let's go administrator, it's disabled. One administrator. Alright, so it's disabled, right? So what I can do is I could go to the command prompt of a recovery uh, boot drive, or I could do it from the installation partition on a CD or a USB, right? So I can mount that. I already have it here, and I'm gonna restart this. Well, I'll just restart it the proper way, right? So, so the thing is, you want to get into some kind of command prompt, and you go to repair, got a command prompt, and then you could go to disk part, right? And then we gotta wait for this a little bit. List volumes, list volume. Okay, there we go. And then you could look at all the volumes for that system, and you can figure out probably which one has your system, because these are megabytes, they're small space, and this is your main system here, it's in gigabytes. So we could let's exit out of this partition, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to D drive, we're gonna go to system, no, it's Windows, and then CD to system 32, right? And now we gotta search for Utilman, and we could search for anything that says Utilman, right? With directory Utilman, and then that star symbol. And so we find Utilman.exe. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change. We're gonna we're gonna rep- where Utilman is picked up by the system as Utilman.exe. We're gonna make a copy of command prompt, and we're gonna name it Utilman.exe, so it picks up command prompt as Utilman.exe. Um, so when we're in the login screen, we'll trick it to setting us up to command prompt instead on the login screen. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rename this. So I'll rename this. Stands for rename Utilman.exe, and then we'll just name it to anything else. Uti Utilman Utilman1.exe, right? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy cmd.exe to cmd1.exe, and then we're gonna rename cmd.1.exe to Utilman.exe, right? And so we could see this because Utilman, right? And we could see this because these are the same size, right? These are the same files. You can see they're the same. and then this is the real Utilman. It's 126, right? So now should exit, and now we're gonna go into the system. I can remove this if I don't need it right now. Now when I click this, it brings up command prompt. So what I could do is go to net user administrator. If I want to enable it, I could do active and then yes. Alright, I gotta check this out later. Wait. Well, I could do Escanzo, and then I'll just change it to something else, right? And then I could do net user Escanzo, and then I could do password 1234. I'll just do 12. Right? Alright, so I changed the password for that. And I'm gonna pause this right back because there's a command, but I'm getting it slightly wrong or something. Okay, so a little syntax thing I did wrong. Um, so to enable administrator, net user administrator slash active, yes. And so now I should be able to log in Escanzo and the administrator. So I'm gonna just test this out. Password 12. So I logged in fine, right? And then we'll sign out. And now I'm gonna go to administrator. I already have a password for the administrator, so I remembered what it was. And so you see, now we're back here. It's asking us to do all this. And we could log back in. And that's pretty much there is to it. And if you were, let me sign out. I'm gonna disable it though. And then you could go back to it. And then sign into another domain. And then if you stuck on the domain login, you just go to sign into another domain. Client 1, this one, S console, password 1, 2. I'll log in and I'm just gonna delete. I'm gonna delete, not delete, I'm gonna disable administrator again. Net user administrator. I forgot which one it is. Probably this one. Active. No. And it should have disabled this, so let's just test that out real quick. Sign out. and it's disabled. So that's how you would do it. And we could log back in. Oops. Log back in. And I'm just gonna cmd. I'm gonna cd to Windows, cd to system 32, and then I'm gonna, let me just double check. I don't want to delete stuff and it's the only copy, right? Alright, so directory cd. Okay, so I'll delete Utilman.exe. I don't have admin permissions. cmd. Oh, I was already there. Okay. So delete Utilman.exe, and then I'm gonna rename Utilman1.exe to Utilman.exe, right? And so now when I go, let me sign out. Now when I sign out,
Make your
see,
computer.
that's what you basically did. And that's just a small tutorial, a small little thing to put up. And that's, yeah, that's how you would do it. All right, take care.